Well, welcome back everyone to the world of esports. As you just saw with our last video, we were looking at Virtus Pro and of course the Golden Five, as they were called back then and even still now. Luckily for us, we actually have one of the members here in our studios. It's Pasha. First of all, thank you very much for coming out here and doing this interview with us.
Glad you invite me here. Still someone remember me.
Of course. How can anyone forget you, right? So let's start things off. Let's just dive straight into this. You've been playing CS for an insane amount of years. It's been a majority of your life with playing competitively. What's your fondest memory of CSGO or CS in general and playing?
In my career, it's a lot of good memories and a lot of bad memories. So the bad ways, I always remember the bad memories, but I keep in my mind and in my heart. It's like the Katowice, of course, 2014. I will remember this till my life. You know, the beautiful memories, like winning in front of our crowd in Poland. So. Amazing.
Looking at your extensive history playing CS, you not only played professionally in CSGO, you played professionally in CS 1.6. But what was life like back then playing competitively? Because it was way different then than it is now.
It's totally different worlds, 1.6 and CSGO right now. Everything changed money, you know. The players before have big respect to each other. Right now also we have respect to each other, but not that much. We play like 1.6 for like hobby. Passion, you know, of course, like we want to win, not that much like this time for money, but like before it was everything for us. You know, we need to spend money, our own money sometimes for good hotel, for food or buy tickets, not by plane, but you know, sometimes we need to rent car and travel like 20 hours. So you can't compare this world.
Well, you said passion, and passion makes me think of something we actually dug up out of the graves of CS 1.6. It was back at the Intel Extreme Masters Season 5 Global Finals. It was you guys, Frag Executioners, up against SK Gaming, and we have a clip from that. So I want you to take a look at it and kind of walk us through what went on, you know, back in the day here watching this match, because passion is something you 100% see.
That was get right famous, like. That was good. In our hearts, everyone in our body was a big emotion, you know. That was very big tournament. And after this video, I've got a lot of message about how you can be like, how big emotion is sitting in front of computer. So it was for me normal. We are like normal people, like in the different sports. It's you know, emotion. People have emotion. If you don't have emotion, who are you then? Yeah.
And you can see Taz here crying. I don't know who he's calling.
Everyone there, yeah. I playing with them like 2 years or 3 years already, and everyone after this match like call someone, and what I should to do, because you know I don't know what to do. Call to my girlfriend and talk about what I just won semi-final versus SK Gaming, and then we go through to final, play against Navi. So my wife is in the beginning my girlfriend, so she don't know about like games a lot. She know only Papa is playing, you know, CS. So. But right now she knows everything.
So was that a moment for you that kind of solidified that, yeah, I want to keep doing this, I want to keep playing competitively?
Yes, it was definitely this moment, but in the future, like through my career, it was a lot of moments when I want to say is done and finished. But this moment, we know, we feel again, you know, we can do some damage on this scene.
Looking back at, you know, the original Virtus Pro roster that we had going into CSGO, you played at Universal Soldiers before with the MS1 Raid Call series we had. But when you guys transitioned to Virtus Pro, or Virtus Plow, we can call it, what made you guys so good?
In the beginning, it was you know, to put a lot of like hard work, because it's a different games. Some people say the same game, doesn't matter, but it was totally different game. So in the beginning, we won something, but you know, in the time show, we need to change some players. And definitely was the moment people said from the app, you know, like some bosses, it will be no money, no more money 1.6. You need to change properly to CSGO. And again, some bosses say it will be no money for CSGO, you know, and some players, you know, need to do something with life, you know. Yeah. The money it's not comes with, you know, like from heaven. You need to work.
Doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, I have the same moment in my career, in my wedding. You know, I say I'm stop playing because I have a family. I need to, you know, give them food and everything, opportunity to life. But you know, life show. You need to believe in yourself, and that's it.
So speaking of your family, actually, your wife in particular. What was it like for you playing CS and having to show her like this is your passion, this is what you live for, and what was the support like from her?
You know, in my family, no one believed in me. No one believed me in school. You know, it's just for them it was just game, just game. So it was like even I have a like funny story with my father of my wife. He never believed me. He never like believed in me. You know, he was like a real strong man from army in Poland. You know, you can imagine how it looks like. And my Kinga said, "I have a boyfriend who play games." What games? You know, he think I'm like gamer in football or basketball, computer games, and he was in big shock. So he can't imagine his, I will be like his son, and can't hang out, like family, because playing computer games. Who this guy is? So right now he's the biggest fan. He have a Twitch on every matches, and
really,
yeah, before every matches, like online league or offline league, every message from him when I have a like ring or like vibration. All right, it's father of my wife every time.
So you went from the biggest hater to your biggest supporter.
Bigger. Every time when I visit his home, he always like say what happened, why, can you show me what was wrong? Let's replay the match. And, yeah, really. And he give me instruction, everything. He's like my biggest fan right now, biggest. So, pozdrawiam teściu.
So then going into Katowice 2014, the second major ever in CS:GO. The biggest tournament in the world at the time, and it was in Poland. It was here right around the corner from you. You obviously have a lot of it here on the screen. You can see even the winning moment right now, lifting the trophy. You guys had a hard group. You went through Titan to actually qualify, and they were extremely dominant at the time. Then you went to the semifinal, or the quarterfinals against Fnatic, then LGB, and of course NIP at the end. What was it like for you? Right. Home crowd, major tournament. What's it like? And of course your family watching as well.
Yeah, I give you the story that like before this, in 2013, it was like some tournament stop. I don't know the name of this.
Was it DreamHack?
No. Like in Katowice, it was like 2013. It was like big tournament ELeague of Legends. In a big scene, stage.
I was there.
And and the next one, like somewhere in the corner, was like small stage CounterStrike. And I just came to the big stage and said, well, maybe someday here will be like CounterStrike event, because we deserve for it. And 1 year later, the CounterStrike, the ESL give us like opportunity to play on this big stage. So I was in shock, and Another thing was we won there, so that was awesome. Everyone, my family, everyone watching this, a lot of message, and to be honest, CounterStrike like esports just started because of 2014.
Yeah, and the thing is that I could see the emotion in your guys' faces. I was actually casting that tournament back then when you qualified, because initially it wasn't on the big stage like this. It was on like a back room in like a gymnasium, and you guys qualified through. What emotions were you feeling knowing that you were now going to play in front of fans, a live crowd, a live audience?
The group was very tough. The match versus Titan, we said, come on, we can't be food for them. We need to play like our best. It's our chance, to be hype or and to be no one. So we decided to beat team. They beat the French team. They was very crazy, very best team. Five guys, with crazy existence plans, like very good leader. So we know it will be very hard, but we go through the groups, and just crowd is waiting for us, and everyone know the VP if playing on stages, on big stages, there's like VP Pro.
Yeah, and the thing was, I was in the audience watching you guys. Every kill you got, every round you won, every bomb plant, bomb defuse, the crowd went insane. Did you ever think, back at the global finals for season 5, that you would be here with an audience like this, with how energetic they were and the support they gave you?
Of course, the fans 2014 show the world how esports even can be crazy, how they can support the lovely team, and we show them like the esport can be like we can compare to the sport. In the fans, and how it can be loud inside.
And then looking a little bit later on, more towards 2017 with the ELeague Major, you guys were playing up against Astralis, and I'm sorry to bring it up, but I kind of have to, because that's when things not necessarily took a turn, but that's when things weren't as like a paradise, like a vacation for you guys. What was going through the team's mentality then? Because you guys were playing constantly, event after event, non-stop.
You asked me about ELeague, right?
Yeah.
All right. I will have this in my head, through my life. This was the biggest choke in my career, leading 13-6. So it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen, to be honest. After this match, I am asking, guys, my teammates, how come they can beat us like from 13 to 6 they make it. Probably, I don't know, maybe coach help them with the tactics, the best tactics, I don't know, maybe the luck. And when we talk with them, they just answer to us. You know, it was very loud on the stage, and we just say, let's rush them. Okay. And if I hear this word, you know, in the 1 or 2 months, and I still have my heart, let's rush them, you know, they'll just wrecked us, you know, on the server. So that was very painful. But one month later, we beat them in DreamHack Las Vegas in the semi-final. So that was a kind of revenge, but can't compare to the major.
There is a darker side, I think, to CS that a lot of players don't get to talk about that often. Is the fans. They can build you up and, you know, support you in your highest moments, but they can also bring you down quite a bit when things aren't going their way. How did you guys as a team deal with the hate? I say hate in like a really, I feel disgusting saying it, but with that sense, how do you deal with it?
I know I will have a hate, you know. If you have a more fame and you're more popular, you get more hate, right? Yeah. I've got a lot of message, you know, like about like kills, you know, but about, you know, they do something with my family. But I try don't care. If something not happen, you know, you don't care. But you need to care right now because you don't know what can happen right now. Right. So always this is, you know, for esport, it depends how your brain and how you're strong. If you don't care, you have a support from, you know, from people who take care about you. When you come from tournament, is the worst part. When you're losing, you need to have someone to, you know, for hug, you know, like dog, family, you know, wife who supports. You need to feel it. If you don't feel it and you have a hate, it's GG, you're over, man. You need to go to psychologist for sure. And
you guys in CS:GO were the longest standing roster of 5 with no changes for, it feels like, you know, 3, 4, 5 years. Moving into Taz and him leaving the team, can you kind of talk to us about how hard that was? Because obviously you've been playing with this guy for such a long time, and then to remove him from the roster, I had to guess that was an emotional moment.
You know, it was like probably the most scary tournament for me, most scary game. That was dinner, and really, I can say really after like hospital and my kid born, that was the second game, most hardest game, really emotional game. I remember we sitting on the dinner, you know, and we speak like real men because you cannot say, you know, from the online, come on, bye man, thank you for the playing. You need to spend time, you need to, with this guy. I spend with this guy more time with my family, more time. We're sitting on TeamSpeak, we are traveling, we are doing good, bad things on tournaments. So you cannot, you know, just say goodbye to us, you know. We are talking, but was the hardest decision if I know if I know the scenario before, if I know Papa Nostradamus and they think the Bialy and Snacks gonna leave the team. So I will be the guy who will say probably no way Taz stay in this team forever.
Are you guys still close? Are you guys still talk, you know, every day and feel like family?
No, we just have, you know, like same dogs. We have like German Shepherd. Right now, our wives are closer than us. So this is, you know, maybe someday, you know, it will be better, but hope so because, you know, like I said, huge memories together, bad and good things.
You have to be happy though with his success.
And I think anyway, he is happy, you know, right now. And I wish him good luck. Right now they are in Pro League and can show, you know, who they are because right now it's a big test in Pro League. They not practice, you know, like playing versus good teams. And right now it's at the moment they can show the, you know, like how they work, right? Yeah.
So then moving away from, I guess, the sadder side of CS, now that you've retired as a professional player, I know you've announced, you know, you're going to be streaming more and doing YouTube more. What's your plan for the future?
About YouTube, you know, I planned this like 2 years ago, but when I'm playing like in the pro level, you don't have a time. You need to focus on the game and different things. YouTube is, you know, like thing you need to give some time for it, for records, you know, for plan what to do. Streaming is very nice. I back to the days. I like it. I love to enjoy with my fans, playing with them, you know, and kind of stuff. You know, I just say 2 or 3 months break. Let's see what happened after the major. You know, I'm talking with my mates, like my friends, who were before like pro sports, you know, players in the sport, and they said to me, man, you will miss it, you know. 2-3 months is okay, but if you will see the matches on TV, you will miss it, you will be back. So don't say no for sure, because you know, you don't know what can happen.
That's true.
So, you know, probably I want to back, because, you know, it's like, if you did it like 16, 17 years, you cannot stop, you know, like say no and goodbye.
Yeah, and on that note, actually, I mean, you guys are basically Poland's pride when it comes to esports, and especially to CS. With your experience now, after all these years of playing CounterStrike, what tips would you give like new up-and-coming Polish players, whether it's in-game or in general when it comes to the esports?
Generally, I give one or 2 or 3 tips. The one is the most important: don't be greedy, because the greedy like fall down you. Not maybe like fast, but you know, someday make you down. And you know, be team. You need to be 5 guys who work for success, you know, and you need to have a target. Win, fame, and money. Money is a third position. If you don't have a feel like, if you don't have a passion to winning, you know, you're playing only about money, you maybe just win one tournament, you know, be somewhere, but never you will be in the top.
Do you think that's something that might plague newer players in any esport? Is the amount of money in the scene? They might be in it for the wrong reasons.
I see new players. You know, like I never saw the players when the money was so you know, so small. You know, everyone was like, no, I can't say like poor, but you know, in the good level. And right now, when I compare, it's a totally different. Young players. If I have my own organization, you need to, you know, deserve for money. You need to show me how you know, who you are, you know, you need to show something. I never give for new players like good money, because it's GG for, you know, for brain for young guys.
You lose your focus, right? You lose that drive.
Everything, you know, step by step. Like me, I play for, you know, I need to like invest my own money to be in the top level. I work for this.
And looking at the Polish scene now when it comes to CounterStrike, there isn't really a standout team at the moment. What do you think the Polish scene needs to do to kind of come together to bring Poland back to its rightful place as being one of the top regions?
So right now, I need to see like first match. Everyone is waiting for Virtus Pro right now in new roster for the first matches, and we will see how it works. And second thing is the Kinguin right now. They beat us in a final for spot for Pro League in United States. So it's unfortunately. We won like 3-3, and the last important match we lost. That was really like for me down. But back to the Kinguin. Right now there is the chance to show the world the Polish team can be somewhere close to the top, because they will compare with best teams. If they show, you know, like good matches, like they need to win some matches, I can say it's gonna be good. But if they, you know, like have a loss, it's no more hopes. No more hopes.
So then, last thing I want to do here, obviously, all your fans across these years, I want to give you a chance to say something to them in Polish. You know, maybe to thank them for your support and everything.
Dziękuję wam bardzo, że byliście przez te wszystkie lata. To były ciężkie lata, że ostatnie te 2 lata, 3 lata były najgorsze w naszych karierach, ale te 7 czy 10 czy 16 lat byliście z nami i jeszcze czas pokaże, coś tam się sklei i papi to wróci. Pozdrawiam.
All I understood there was dziękuję, but I'm sure it was very, very nice words.
Dziękuję is a nice word.
Yeah, it is. Well, Pasha, thank you very much for your time, and I feel like after this interview, everyone out there feels like they become good friends with you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.